Hello, hello. Oh god. Bye, everybody. Imme- Immediately the end of podcast. It's like, oh, first like sentence in. You know how I said we had. You know how I said we had scuff. Milo. Milo. Uh, why was
it seems like the screen is not big enough. Wait, what's the thing? Wait, what's the issue?
it wasn't tracking Discord audio?
Oh,
We gotta do this again.
You gotta do the intro again.
oh, thank God I didn't close that page.
There's always scuff.
Yeah, baby. Okay, are we gonna do it?
Go for it.
Gotta.
Well, wait. Do you guys know the speech? We can do it together.
I don't know
I don't
the
know.
I don't know
Just-
the entire speech. No.
But okay. Trace. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Oh god, I'm getting
I
character.
forgot. I forgot who does what in the speech, but sure.
Oh no.
Prepare
ready,
for
everyone.
uncivil and make it triple. To protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evil of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above.
Okay.
Back, Milo.
Okay.
Soul's talk. I didn't have to see that. Soul's talk blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now. We're prepared to fight. Meow. That's right. There we go.
The funny thing is that Milo isn't even a Pokemon fan.
He's
No.
not.
And all the Pokemon I watched was in French, so that doesn't help me very much.
Especially for that, no.
Oh, ad break. Just in time.
Ad break. Okay. Well, you got your intro.
Uh,
Got the intro in, and the ad break hit. Okay.
Hello, fantasy. Hello, Pando.
Pando is
Hello.
something I was trying to get rid of, but I'll sort that for next time.
Oh, that's an extension.
It
I'm stupid.
it is an extension, yeah. I would say I can add
It
it
was
for
a
this one
working
today, but I'm
viewer.
not going to. I could add it in the stream, but like in the fourth chat, but I don't want to. Ah, no Pando allowed.
Shut
Sorry. Yeah, I
That's
did.
not threatening. Finally.
Finally, you speak.
Okay.
Anyway.
Ads over. There
Ad's
we
over.
go. Hi, fantasy. Now that you can hear us.
Ad's over. So, obviously, like the intro says, we're going to be doing a bit of a. We've had a bit of an idea for a bit of a podcast. Why not?
Yeah.
With my lovely fellow hosts, we've got Mac to my on stream to my left. We have Milo to my right. The order may change. I can't promise I'm going to remember this every fucking time, but I will do my best.
You called me lovely, and I don't agree.
You don't agree that you're lovely? I don't say I don't.
No.
I don't hear Milo complaining. I also called Milo lovely, but
I mean, I am.
what would you rather?
You're making him blush.
What would I rather? What would you rather I called you?
Despicable.
Psychotic. We could go with demonic
it's
because of
not
the
far
horns.
Not
No,
far off.
I take offense to that.
You take offense to that one, okay.
Yes.
Wow, Milo.
But I could say
Wow.
we could say the lovely demonic co-hosts because
But that's me. I'm the lovely. I'm the.
you are
I'm
the
demon.
lovely. You are also a
I'm the
demon.
lovable.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. We can worry about this another time. It's fine. Mac, we can come up with it. We can come up with an intro agree to for you another time. For next time.
Okay. You better.
Appropriate
Better.
insult.
Yeah, an appropriate insult for you instead of an appropriate compliment. Oh, sorry, inappropriate compliment. There you go.
Also, why don't I look 17 feet tall on your screen?
I mean,
You're suppressing me.
I mean, they're not supposed to know that we had to cut off like a hole in the stage for you. Oh
yeah,
my god.
we had to cut an entire hole so Mac could fit. Like we are
You used some sort of Alice in Wonderland potion to shrink me down to your size.
Oh
yeah.
my god. If you went to Wonderland, it would have burned to the ground.
Nah.
The evil queen would be like, "Who is that? You can't tell me what to do." It's like, oh no.
Oh no, the potion is
War.
the potion is
You know
taking
all my
effect.
lines.
Oh no.
You know all my lines, Milo.
You know what? Change of plans. The podcast is gonna be about Mac. What would happen if Mac wasn't in Wonderland?
Oh.
I mean, you do like mushrooms, so I guess
Yeah.
you would. Yeah.
Do you have any shrinking mushrooms over there for you so we can fit you back on the fucking screen? I mean, we could just keep it
Don't
going.
take too much. Nope.
We could just keep it going and just have you as a head by the table.
Oh, no.
That just looks cursed.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh.
We'll make you slightly taller than everybody else. How about that? Since you're 17 foot tall.
Love it.
There you go.
I can't reach.
You can't reach.
Can't reach. Okay, well,
I don't want you touching me anyways.
I don't think I'm configured to reach that far. Let's see.
Oh jeez.
No. No.
I had feathers in my face. God damn.
Hey, I have a tail.
True.
Okay, and I'm not complaining.
I can move over a little bit.
It's tickling my tie every time. I'm not saying anything. What do you think? I'm so smiley.
I'm trying to suppress laughter.
Oh, Mac is unhappy.
Oh. What's wrong?
You talking about me? You talking some smack about me?
What's wrong?
Okay. Here's the thing. I feel like if Mac was in Wonderland, she would never get to Wonderland. Like, you know how in the beginning of the movie, she's like reading. Alice is reading a book,
Yeah.
and she sees the rabbit and she follows it. Mac would just be like, cool, and just goes back to reading.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm not following a rabbit.
Oh, that
That
requires running. I ain't doing that.
You know me so well.
Okay. We do. We're your co-hosts. Haha.
And for today only, you are the lovable co-hosts.
We've been going for almost 15 minutes and we've said nothing of value.
We said funny stuff.
We've said
Valuable.
you wouldn't make it in Alice in Wonderland. And had to redo the and we had to redo the intro because Discord. Not because of me, but Discord.
Fucking Discord.
So
Okay.
to lay it out a little bit, the way this is gonna work for today anyway, I've asked my co-hosts to have come up with some well, a topic that they want to talk about or they want to ask certain questions about to the rest of us, related to that topic. How this is going to work is I have no idea.
TBD, TBD.
I was going to say we can go down the line, but everyone's in different orders, given we were sorting a lot of things out beforehand.
You know, I have your stream open. I know what order
Me
we're
too.
Okay, I'm
Always
glad.
blame the technology.
Always blame technology. Agreed. So, I guess we'll go. We can do Mac, me, Milo.
Okay. Works.
And I also came up with. I also have a bit of a game we can do either halfway through to split things up, or we can do it at the end. Either way, if we don't have time, we can leave it for next time. That's entirely fine with me. So, Mac,
Okay.
what topic did you bring today?
So mine's not so much a topic as I googled. Where's that list that I found? 100 icebreaker questions. We're not gonna do all 100.
I was gonna say you wanted this to be like an hour, 2 hours max, and you're like, I made a list of 100 items.
And some of these are, more like professional, like workplace type questions, and we're
Oh, God.
certainly not doing that.
Oh God, no.
We're gonna skip that whole section.
Okay, so it's more
We're
like
not doing anything about where you live. Nothing too personal. Nothing
Yeah.
unless you feel like sharing that, which I sure don't.
I don't.
Oh my god.
I think I've spoken about it briefly on previous streams, but I don't fancy.
A lot of people know where I live, but I've never talked about it on stream,
Okay. Well, we can
which is fine with me.
we can leave that
Guys,
off stream.
I just found out something about
Yeah.
myself that I never knew.
Oh no.
What?
What's up?
I can move my teeth.
You can move
Oh
your
my god, that's
teeth.
horrifying! Why are you doing that?
Oh my god, looks like Toothless. Oh.
Your dentures are slipping.
Come on, old man, put them back in.
It's my fake fangs, okay? I just want to look cool. Thumpers. Okay.
Anyway, Mike.
So the first question I'm going to ask is, what was your dream job as a kid?
Oh god. Um,
Milo first.
Milo first. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Are you
I
also
wanted
going
to
to
be
answer
God.
these questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want it to be what?
I wanted to be God.
God.
Yeah.
Any kind
Really?
of god, or just
Pretty chill God, you know?
okay?
Candy for everybody. Just fun. Which
Okay.
is kind of terrifying if you think about it, because a kid being God is
Terrifying.
wow. It would be horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are insane.
Yeah, that's fair. Mine was a little bit more
Down to earth?
yeah, a bit more down to earth. I wanted to be a therapist. Specifically
Oh.
specifically ones that work inside prisons. What is happening with Mac?
Sorry. I was moving a lot. Sorry.
I just started watching you glitch towards me. I'm like, oh, okay.
She just stood up. Sit back down.
But yeah, I wanted to work in a prison with as a psychologist or psychiatrist. Either way,
Oh.
I thought that would be fun.
So, I have a question about this.
Mhm.
As a child, why did you pick specifically prisons?
Why did I pick specifically prison? Honestly, no idea. I had a slightly interesting fascination into the Batman kind of comics, and I really liked the idea of working in Arkham.
That makes
Okay,
so much
okay, I
more
see.
sense.
I don't know if I like or hate the fact you both went, that makes sense.
We're just trying to meet your own Harley Quinn. Was that it?
No,
Yeah, when
I guess
you're
I was
6 years old.
I guess I was more trying to find my own Joker if I was going to be the therapist, but you know.
Alrighty.
Fuck, you're right.
Um,
But if you think about it, you've accomplished your dream.
A little bit.
You're a streamer on Twitch. It's kind of the same thing, and like a therapist in prison.
you're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I guess I'll answer the question next. I wanted to be a painter, like an artist.
I guess you've lived
And
to that.
Yeah.
the thing is that I didn't actually start studying art at all until I was 20.
Oh,
I put no effort into being an artist as a kid. I just thought it sounded like bohemian and cool and
Ah.
living on the fringe of society, you know?
this looks like fun. I want to do this. Am I going to put any effort into it? No, but I want to do it.
Isn't that society though?
Pretty much.
I mean, you know what it feels you were going for?
What?
La vie bohème. I feel like you were going for that as a teenager.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I'd like watch like my Saturday morning cartoons. I'd be like, I should make cartoons one day. I like looking at like children's illustrated books. I want to do that, and you know, eventually it started happening, but you know, it wasn't something I worked towards as a kid. I worked towards it
As an adult.
as an adult.
It's fair enough.
I mean, that's what matters. Can I expand on the question?
Go on.
Yes.
Now, did that evolve over time? Did you have like multiple dream jobs over time?
Kind
Uh,
of.
wait,
I wanted
as
to
a
be a
kid?
farmer for a bit. I wanted to be a farmer.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a cool one,
Ooh,
huh?
what kind of farmer? What would you
Farmer.
what livestock would you raise?
I didn't think about it that far.
Okay.
I just wanted to be, you know, I wanted to be surrounded by animals, and I wanted to be, you know, be able to grow things. But it was a very short-lived dream.
I know
Alpaca
what you
farmer.
were gonna raise. Yeah, there you go.
I love alpacas, but I had no idea what they were when I was like 8 years old.
Really? So where did your fascination of alpacas come in?
I'm an avid knitter, and you can buy a lot of alpaca fur or alpaca hair as yarn.
Okay.
And it's the nicest, softest thing you'll ever touch. So as an adult, I fell in love with them.
Okay.
They're so cute.
It's fair enough.
They're
That's
like
so funny to
touching a
me.
cloud.
It's like someone saying, "I love cows." It's like, why? So I really like steak. So
I'm sure that you know what? You're laughing about this,
Oh,
but I'm sure there are people out there who have that train of thought.
I
I
mean,
do.
yeah, you're probably not wrong, but
Cows are
Okay, let me
based.
find another question. That one's really stupid. We're not doing that one. I don't know. I don't even know
do
how
the
you
stupid
guys
one. Do the stupid one.
Stupid.
Okay,
Stupid.
Stupid.
do you consider yourself a lemon or a lime? Why?
Um,
Moving on.
interesting question.
No.
No, hold
No.
on. You asked the
Don't
question.
move on. Yeah, you
I'm
asked the
not
question.
answering this.
Yes, you
know,
are.
there's
I know
two
what you-
answers.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you
Okay,
are.
I'm a lemon because I'm just sour. I'm just a sour, cranky old person now.
Yeah, you got upset when I complimented you. Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I would say I'm a lemon too because
And I don't like
it's
limes.
not easy being.
You don't like.
green.
It's not easy being green.
Mm-mm.
You're using that line as much as you can now since you learned it.
That's what I do. I run memes to the ground.
I'm trying to get Milo to watch Muppets.
Oh,
And now he just
no.
can't stop saying it's not easy being green. You don't like the Muppets?
Mm, I think
How very
I think
dare
I would be a
you.
lemon as well. Mostly because
We're
mostly
boring.
mostly for the same kind of reason as Mac. I don't entirely like the color green.
I love
Oh.
the color green. I just don't like the flavor
Yeah.
of limes.
That's what you said, right? That is what I meant.
I don't taste the difference.
The flavor is a bit too.
To me, limes are a little more bitter than
Yeah,
lemons.
they're a bit too
At least
bitter
they're a
for
little
me.
sweeter.
I mean,
And lemon
I
juice
don't know.
goes.
To me, they're just like lemons trying to be different. You know, we're not like other lemons. We're green.
Why?
Lemons
Okay,
go
ask
nicely
me
in drinks.
this. Yeah, I was about to say, why do you think lemonade is so popular, but limeade is not?
Yes, lemonade is absolutely banging.
Because it sounds like limeade sounds like a
Sounds like a disease to get.
like a disease or a
Yeah, it sounds like a
or like a medicine or
disease.
something. Did you take a
Oh
limeade?
my god.
Did you take your limeade today? No. Shame.
I mean, there's a Lyme disease.
Well, yeah, but that's for. I think that's mostly caused by eating something off of a building.
No, it's caused by being bitten by like a tick or something.
Interesting. Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of. What am I thinking
Also,
of?
Muppet is one of
Oh,
the
well.
funniest British insults I've ever heard. You
Hmm.
Muppet.
I have another great question because I know the answer is very difficult for me, but probably not for you guys. Would you rather have slow internet or always forget your passwords?
I live with both.
Me too. That was my answer.
I live with both. What do you mean?
Oh no.
I have ADHD. I forget everything.
I just have 100 passwords on 100 sites, and I just can't keep up with them.
Yes, that's why you make a Google Doc with each of them written down. That way you.
Oh, I keep them on a sticky note that
Oh.
I put, not somewhere secret.
Somewhere secret. I
love how you cut yourself there. You're like, but I put in.
it's somewhere hidden away from everybody else.
Mac, you know how like people have a key under a rock, like the key to their house, like a spare key.
Yeah.
Mac has a rock on her desk, just for a sticky note.
I do have rocks on my desk, but they're not hiding anything.
That's what you'd like us to think.
Well, if
Show them,
any
I'm
like
sure them in hand cams.
if any password manager wants to sponsor us, there you go.
There you go. But yeah, yeah, I just have a Google Doc on my computer that has every password I've ever used written down. Doesn't tell me what they're for, but they're written down.
So you can go through them.
Exactly, it's trial and error. But if any site has, oh, you've got 5 guesses, otherwise you get locked out, I'm fucked.
Yeah, no, that's called stakes. That's fun.
Exactly, it's like gambling.
You're like, oh,
Although
do
I
I
don't.
get to access my money today or not? Let's see.
Do I get to access my bank account or not? We'll find out.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. I found the more philosophical icebreakers.
Oh god.
Let me pick. Give me a number between 1 and 10.
8.
8. What are the 3 values you treasure most in friendship?
Fuck.
Should we choose a different one?
I think we could do this quick, but it's up to you guys.
I mean, how about we do 1 each, since there's 3 of us?
Sure.
Mac,
Like-
you start.
What is your main thing you look for in a friend? Or in a friendship, I guess.
I know what it is. I'm just trying to think of it, how to say it in a more concise way.
I have
Yeah, it
mine.
has to be TOS friendly. Mac.
I have mine if it's easier, so that you've got time to think.
You know what?
Please,
I'm not.
please say
I'll
the same
just-
thing
I'll
she was
just-
gonna say.
I'll say what I have in my mind. I don't. If
That's
you
fine.
guys think of the word for it, then you can just tell me.
Okay.
People who actually make time for you. There's nothing like having a friend who's always just like, actually, not today, or
Mm.
what if,
Dependable?
you know, they're flaky. I don't like it when friends are flaky.
So
They need to
dependable.
actually be there for you. Dependable, that's the word.
Okay.
So you're like codependent relationships. Got it.
The thing is that the thing is that I do consider myself a very like individual type of person.
Now,
That,
trying to
like,
get
if
hold
I
of either of you
want-
is so hard.
we live in
What?
very different time zones.
Yeah.
Well, one, knowing when Milo's online is good luck. And two, how often do you respond to messages and how quick do you respond to them?
Respond to them, just maybe not right away. You know, I got a lot going on. I consider myself very busy.
Yeah. I would also consider
Oh,
myself very busy.
This is
The
fun because
messages
we
maybe just
can.
not that quick. We're roasting each other in the first episode. What the heck?
I kind of expected this to happen, I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta start with a bang. But this is fun because we can actually like comment on it because we're
Yeah.
friends. So
Yeah, we can comment
I
on it.
get around to messages. Maybe it might just take a while. It might just take a while.
Yeah, you've got... What is it? I can just fucking check.
I think Mac is pretty dependable. It just
I
like
would-
usually if she's online, if she sees your message, she's gonna answer. It's just that Mac, it's either like 80% of the time she's gonna answer really fast, and then 20% of the time it's gonna take a day because she woke up, saw it, and forgot to answer.
Yeah, that
also
is
does
fair.
happen.
That is fair. The other day I did message you how your Gundam stream went.
Oh,
Um,
let me check. Let me check.
no, I pulled it up. There is a delay of what, 10 hours
Yeah.
between my message and you getting back to me. I mean,
Let's go. Justify yourself.
I'm not I'm not gonna say you're not dependable, but it is more like 80, like Milo said, 80-20. You
Yeah.
will respond. The time frame of which you do is the question.
Most people.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not.
And to be
I'm not
fair-
trying to shit on you at all for this. I do believe you are quite dependable, especially when we've got hold of you.
When you can get a hold of it.
Like to be fair, how fast you answer, I don't really take that against anyone as long as you do answer. Like if,
Yeah.
people are busy, people don't like typing, don't like social media and stuff like that. As long as you make time for me, like if we need to make plans, do you
Mhm,
make time? Are you there? Do you flake? You know what I mean?
I agree with this.
mhm.
I do agree.
Because otherwise, you have people that just text you nonstop, and you're like, "Can I watch my fucking movie, please?"
Hey,
I
yo,
also
I'm trying to
have a
watch some.
thing- I do have a thing where I also prefer to respond to messages on my computer if I know I'm going to be on my computer rather than my phone because I hate typing long messages on my phone.
Bear. I
hate
feel
typing on
feel
my
that. I have Discord on
And
my.
I know sometimes.
Go on. No,
What?
go on. Go on.
I forgot what I was saying. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I've got Discord on my phone, but I only ever use it whenever I'm at work or at the gym, and it's mostly just to check
Yeah,
to see if anyone's messaging me urgently.
Yeah.
Can we start a
I
petition to bring back keyboards on phones, like actual physical
Yeah.
keyboards, please?
Can we do that? Like, I like the whole smartphone thing. I think it's great, but I miss the keyboard.
And BlackBerry was a smartphone with a keyboard.
It was. The BlackBerry was great.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Bring it back.
the keyboard on it was great. I can't say the phone was.
No. No.
So mine is a good sense of humor. Something I look for.
Yeah.
Something I look for in a friend, or even someone to talk to, is a good sense of humor. Like if I can have a laugh with them, I will.
So
I'm
not
more.
me. Okay,
No.
goodbye.
We do. What do you think we're doing now?
So you're looking for you're looking for stuff you're lacking in your friends? Is that it?
Me currently, I don't think I'm lacking that in my friends. Lacking in myself, sure.
No. No, I played Elden Ring with you. You're funny.
Oh, Elden Ring's a whole other thing.
That's what I want in my friends. I want friends that play Elden Ring.
I want friends that play Elden Ring with me. I want friends that play Elden Ring. Mac, when are you downloading it?
Oh,
Soon. Milo doesn't want to hear this, but I'm in more projects. I got.
Oh, you're shitting me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Why are we all shifted over?
I was sorting something on my screen. I clicked the wrong thing. I was sorting.
I'm not comfortable with how big Mac is.
She took the mushroom. She's
I
got
would
smaller.
say- Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I like that. I like that. But I would say honesty. That's the most important thing to me.
Honest? Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Just say it.
Fair
yeah.
enough. Be
Say
blunt.
it and
Be
let
honest.
me deal with it. You know, don't assume my decision or like make a decision for me.
Yes. My favorite thing when people assume something for me is just replying, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Ming. Out of you and Ming. That's how it's spelled. That's a DBZ Abridged joke. Never mind. Anyway, we haven't watched Dribble Z Abridged.
Huh?
I do love Dragon
Get
Ball
outta
Abridged.
here with
It's
that
great.
shit.
I
Get
heard
away.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I kind of just
And you zoned out?
Zoned out.
You heard anime and you fucked off. You really don't like anime, do you?
I like some anime. There's just a lot of stuff that I don't like about anime.
One of them is
that could be a
topic today.
conversation topic.
No,
That
no, no.
was Milo's
Yeah.
conversation
That is
topic.
Milo's comments. We'll get to Milo in a minute.
You know what? Let's do like.
Do a couple more. And then we'll...
Yeah. Okay.
Move
Okay.
off.
I was thinking about a different conversation topic, but I'm gonna save it for next week. Or next whenever our next session is.
It can be next week if you want.
Well, Mac, while you're looking for a thing, and there I have an idea. We should have like just a mascot or something that we put on the other seat when we don't have a guest. We should have Pando there or something.
Alright. Let me get Pando. Hold up.
Oh fuck, you have a Pando?
Yes.
No.
The ad viewing station.
I always have Pando. He's just...
Ad break. Now I'm kind of scared because he's gonna be sitting next to me.
Yep, you did this yourself.
Little soul.
Yeah, his name's Lil Soul. He's just a little guy. There you go.
He's so cute.
Hey.
Staring.
That is Pando. He is my little soul. He's
Oh hey.
he's just something there I got for chat.
He's got energy, huh?
He goes he gets the Super Saiyan aura when he levels up, so you see the bar above his head.
Ooh.
How does he level up?
You feed him. Use channel points and you can feed him.
Ah.
There's hydrate, there's treat, and then if you're on your phone, we've only discovered it. Yeah, he'll tell you he'll thank you for everything, and it's great. You just try and get into it. It's fine. Chat'll do it. It's fine.
Thanks, Makia.
I had it open. I needed to see what would happen.
The ad break ends in 13 seconds, so he's just there.
It's delicious.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
want it starts with it, you know?
I should really put a cooldown on it. I should really put a cooldown on it.
Very refreshing. Thanks, Milo.
The abuse.
Oh my god. Lil Soul.
He's not gonna be little anymore.
Hold on, how much? Okay, he is nearly there. So the green is what's left, the purple is what is filled.
Okay, one last push, baby.
No.
There you go. Oh,
Oh, there you go. He will evolve.
Now we all did it. Now we all did it. You know, in case it's just people who are listening and not talking, we are messing around with Ender's chat right now.
Apparently.
I have
What?
devoured
Look at him.
enough
We're all click
level.
buttons.
me.
He gets a really interesting...
My Milo, what's wrong? You sound very far away.
Thanks,
Uh,
fantasy
Yeah, didn't you
forgotten.
see all the stuff that was like
Yeah, all
going up
the-
my face?
All the confetti and shit that goes all over. It's weird, but alright, I'll move him further into the corner so he's just gonna chill there. There you go. You should be out of the range of all the confetti. If not, we can move you over slightly. There you
No,
go.
fine. I'm fine. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
You can come closer to me.
Oh no, the tail is back.
Should we all get some assets on so we're
Yeah.
we're all just like overlapping each other?
You can all have an asset on. Why not?
Oh damn.
My asset's just gonna be Lilzul. He's just gonna be chilling for a bit.
Milo, get those
Okay.
wings out.
Get those wings out. There you go.
Ender looks so cramped. He's like, "Hey guys, can I please?"
Oh. Where'd my room go?
Okay, what was your last one, Matt?
What was your last
Which
one?
of you?
Before we start fucking around with Pando.
Oh, we can't answer this. I'm gonna make a little bit of a rule for this one. You cannot answer for yourself.
Oh god.
The others have to answer
Oh
for
no.
you.
Oh no. Okay.
If you were a genre of music, what type of music would you be?
Shit.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that.
Let's see.
Let's start with Ender.
Wait, am I picking for you both? Or are you both picking
No,
for
we're
me?
picking for you
Okay.
right now. Milo,
Okay.
have you got any thoughts?
Like classical music, like some Vivaldi.
Can you explain?
Why?
Because, classy. But also, Vivaldi is like the rock star of classical music, So classy, but kind of edgy a little bit, but still classy.
Okay.
And kind of like everyone's cup of, like, not a lot of people hate
Everyone's
You
cup of
know,
tea.
classical music. Yeah.
You can say it.
But in
It's not a slur. You good?
I mean,
Guy hesitated to call me everyone's cup of tea.
yeah,
Yeah, it's fair
I'm
enough.
looking.
no one hates classical music,
Mike asked
No
the
one
question,
hates
and
it.
Mac is like, "I am struggling." If that helps. I am also struggling.
I got a big list. Oh, you know what? I can kind of see Ender being new wave.
Oh, you got those kinds of type of some music. You get like technical with it.
Oh.
Yeah, I opened a list.
Oh. Okay. And why am I considered new wave?
And what is new wave?
What is new wave?
Like, it's like shit. I have the names. I don't have the definitions.
Like the police.
Like
Okay,
the
okay.
Costello.
Okay.
It's very British. It's so British.
Wonderful.
Hey, you like tea? You like the cup of tea thing?
It's kind of rocky. It's
Oasis. Oasis be new age?
I think new age is a little older. It's like 70s and 80s, not 90s.
There's nothing new about that then. The fuck?
What's new about it then?
It was new at the time.
Everything was new at a certain point of time.
Yeah, the Nokia 3310 was new at some point. Not new
Oh
now.
my god.
Milo loves that phone.
I love that phone as well. They
My
sh-
phone.
They shot that bitch to a tank.
Literally.
That one in the N17 is. Oh my god. You could break a jaw with that phone. You could break a brick with that phone.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Fun.
Okay.
Then
Interesting.
let's
Let's do
say
Mac?
me.
Or you. We'll do you.
Let's do Milo.
Let's do Milo. Okay. Shit. Do I have to Google genres of music?
Bubblegum pop. The girliest bubblegum bright pink pop you'll ever see.
If you wanna be my lover, gotta get with my friends.
Right? And like Aqua, you know.
Ooh, can I?
What kind of music is the
Can I say K-pop? Because you
what?
Yes, K-pop is a genre.
is it? That's fine. I pick that because every time I've heard you sing, you always do a bit of a dance with it. So,
I see.
so I'm gonna go with
I
K-pop,
could just be a little twitchy, you don't know.
And the reason I
and
say
that's fine.
bubblegum pop is because bubblegum pop is just a little bit annoying, just like Milo.
I think you need to amp up the annoying.
Wow.
That's Max saying you're doing it too less. You need to do more.
Okay. What would be the sound of music? What type of music would you like classify the like? Fuck.
No,
I lost
no,
it.
no, no! I have a better genre for Milo. Disney childhood cartoon soundtracks, like show tunes.
Show
Show
tunes.
Uh,
Okay.
they get stuck in your head and they annoy you. Is that it?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that, sure.
If I would define
wait,
myself in the genre of music, it would be like the
So carnival music.
yeah,
Okay. There is
like not the cool carnival in Rio, the lame carnival at the circus, you know.
apparently anime is considered a music genre.
Oh, I'm not cool enough for anime music.
Well, no,
Circus core.
No.
Circus core.
I like that. According to Ender, I remind him of K-pop, but just none of the good stuff, the fame and the fans. Just
Just the fact you dance when you sing.
Okay.
Disney children's cartoons soundtracks.
I'm so happy Mac didn't say Britpunk
Yeah,
No.
why?
because no. just no.
okay. When it comes to music, sorry,
Steampunk,
England is really good at inventing it, but
performing and everything
they're not
else,
the
not
ones
so
that
much.
they're not the ones that take it to the next
Maintaining.
step.
Mhm.
Unless you're talking about Led Zeppelin, and then that's different. But,
Emotional hardcore, which is just emo core apparently.
Oh.
Ah.
What are some examples of bands?
For emotional hardcore,
yeah.
Yeah.
9-Inch
I,
Nails.
I would imagine it'd be something like
Hurt myself today.
let's have a look. Emotional hardcore, emo core.
Emo hardcore. Emo core.
Safe search on, because
I
Cool.
don't have safe search on it. It's fine. It'll be fine.
we just see Ender's eyes just pop out. Pop.
Apparently it's things like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, things like that.
You want to know what? That's one of my favorite genres.
Oh well, I know which one I'm picking for you.
Not that one.
I know what to not pick. It's fun. I was gonna say Panic at the
Mm.
Disco, but I double guessed myself. I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what
Okay.
what could we say for Mac?
Me and Milo had a decent conversation about this maybe 2 or 3 days ago about all the music I listen to.
What kind of music do you listen to?
we were trying to find.
I'm hungry.
I listen to 3 genres. I listen to punk, I listen to emo, and I listen to folk.
Okay, I listen to 2 of those as well.
Okay.
What genre would Mac be? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure
Mac would
out.
be like experimental.
Yeah,
Just full of surprises.
EDM music, also known as dance music.
for the person for the person who doesn't even like dancing.
No, I just saw it. I'm like, ah, interesting. No, but fair.
Oh my god, that's fine.
Disney is its own tag of music genre.
That's what Milo is.
Okay,
I'm fine with that.
that's fair enough. I don't know.
Yeah, from Mac, could be.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, what do I know about Mac enough to where I can then put you towards a type of music?
That's the thing. You
See?
can't put Mac in a
You
box.
can't put Mac in a box.
I can.
That would be terrifying. Like a Jack in a box, but it's a Mac in a box. It just comes out
Maybe
and
I'll
it starts
draw that one
judging
day.
you.
Maybe I'll draw that one day. That's pretty good.
Please do. That's quite funny.
See, we're coming up with ideas. You got it.
You good? I honestly don't know. I really don't.
I'm just all over the map.
Kind of. I was gonna say you can be. Could I say emotional hardcore, like the emo core, just because you very heavily overwork yourself? You don't look after yourself, and that's where the emo comes in.
I
Genre
think
music,
I
are you
look after
tired?
myself too well, but I also
You do a bit of both.
I can't. I'm so restless that I always have to be working on something.
Yeah.
I get anxious. I lose my mind. I'll cry if I'm not working.
Just to let
Okay, so
just letting chat
then,
know,
like-
these two know each other far better than I know either of them. I'ma be real.
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm
It's
trying.
gonna change.
We've
Don't
known
worry.
each other longer. We've known each
Yeah.
other quite a bit longer.
I would say Mac would be like functional grunge. Like grunge, but you can function in society. It's too busy to break stuff.
Okay.
Just like
Okay.
I got shit to do.
Okay.
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 Anyways, how have we been talking about my talking points? We've been talking about almost an hour about my talking points. Why don't we move on to some other talking points?
Let's move on. Are we moving to? Do you want to do the game, or do you want to just stick to the points and we can do the game next time?
Do
The
the game.
game.
The game? Okay. So, for the game, I've devised a bit of a red flag, green flag scenarios for you.
Yes, yes.
Just so I'm aware, do both of you know how this game works?
I can imagine I do.
Okay.
That's a no.
I can wing it. I can wing it.
So I will get.
You know what? You know what? For the audience's sake, why don't we go over the rules?
We're
Sure,
going.
yeah,
Okay,
for
for
the
the audience. Okay, so the rules of red flag and
Dummies.
the red flag, green flag is I will tell you. So I'll give you an example. I will say this person is a 10, like they're smoking hot, top line, whatever. However, they come with a certain like bad side or something that is considered
Uh-huh.
an ick. And you two have to
I
decide.
don't like it when I use that word.
Sorry, Milo.
Ick. The word ick is my ick.
Fair enough. And you have to decide if it's a red flag or green flag. So would you, let's say, break up with them or would you stay with them?
Sure.
Now wait a minute. Now
Simpli-
hold on a
To
second.
simplify it.
Just because it's a red flag doesn't mean you would break up with them.
Okay,
you know?
fair. Just because it's a red flag
You
doesn't
need a
mean you
little
break
red
up
in
with
your
them.
life. Says a redhead.
It's coming from you is insane, but so yeah, red flag. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll break up with them, but it's something that you kind of struggle to
Watch
get
out
over
for.
with. Yeah, you keep an eye out on it.
Okay.
And then green flag is you don't care. It's fine. I
kind of
have
like it.
Okay.
I have a few nicer ones and then some actual red flags.
Debatable ones. Yeah.
I some actual red flags that
You gotta mix them.
a couple of my friends did say they would see as a green flag. So, anyway,
What's
so
me? What a god.
for the first one, there are 10. However, they wear Crocs and only Crocs. You know, like the shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wear
Normally-
Crocs.
Normally, I wouldn't care, but for half the year here, it is covered in ice and snow, and I think that's a really bad idea. So,
What if they have like really
Like-
hairy feet?
Well, I did put both with and without socks on. So,
but like in winter, your socks would just get soaked. There's like 2 feet of snow outside.
valid.
I feel like normally it's a green flag. Like I honestly don't care, but I'm thinking the logistics of winter here.
Yeah, red flag.
Like-
Just socks. Just Crocs.
Just Crocs, no socks.
I mean, are we
Yeah.
saying exclusively Crocs? Like if you were to go out for like
Yeah.
a nice
Yeah,
dinner, they'd be wearing
exclusively,
Crocs?
they only wear
If
Crocs.
you go to like a work function and everyone's
Crocs.
dressed like black,
They could be going
that-
to a
that-
funeral and they'd have bright pink Crocs on.
that
No, black
that's cross
black
line.
Crocs.
Yeah, sorry, black Crocs.
That crosses the line. Like you got to dress for the occasion, and so therefore it's a red flag.
Okay, so you're saying red flag.
But to me, yeah. What about you, Ender?
See, again, this is where we live comes into play. I live not in Canada or the US, I live in the UK. So, when people wear Crocs here or when it's winter, it doesn't
Uh-huh.
really snow until toward like end of December.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Huh?
So people could feasibly walk around in Crocs, but if we go by the town I'm in, it rains every single day.
Is that
Um,
just your town or just the UK in general?
Probably both, but I can only vouch for the town I live in. So wearing Crocs, given that they have holes and such all over the top, I would probably have to say it would be a red flag from me because you would have very soggy feet.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine the
When
sound
I-
of it just all the time, just
Uh-huh.
next to
I
you?
have an anecdote about this.
Oh god. See, this is what I wanted.
Okay.
Go for it.
And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a very short story. Just so when I was 20, I worked at a water park, and the number one staff or the shoe wearer that was number one on staff was Crocs because they drain easily, they dry easily, and you
Mhm.
know it's way better than wearing soggy sneakers.
True.
So yeah, it makes sense if you're somewhere that's really, and Crocs are worn in like, pools, bathhouses, that sort of thing, because they,
hmm
'cause
They
dry
drain.
easy.
Yeah, they do
They
dry
don't-
easy.
And they're honestly fairly inexpensive.
True. My concern is if they're wearing them with socks and it's chucking it down.
Oh, that's true. We didn't wear socks at the water park.
Yeah. I would imagine you don't, and I would also imagine in a bathhouse they don't.
I don't
Yeah.
get the thing about sandals with socks, honestly.
You don't understand sandals with
Like-
socks?
Like why people hate it so much. I don't care.
I think it was just one of those things that society was just like, no, that's wrong. So people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't care. That's the thing about Crocs, right? Like when you said, for
What?
me, why it's a red flag for me? Like Mako, you said, oh, you gotta dress for the occasions. Like I couldn't give less. I don't care at all about that. To me, it just says if you're only wearing that, there is something else that's going on. You're either making
Yeah.
a statement or you have some trauma that I don't know about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do agree. It does depend on the situation. Like, I wouldn't recommend wearing them to a funeral. or even a wedding. To be fair.
Yeah.
But to work stuff and whatnot, that's fine. Do what you like. You can wear what you want. I don't particularly care. But
But
moving
what if they're like
moving
from
away
the
from
family
work.
that created Crocs? Would you
Um,
give more leeway?
I think they have a special clause that they probably have to wear them all
they
the
probably
time.
have to wear them all the time.
Yeah, they
In
gotta
which case,
represent.
I feel bad for those people.
Yeah, but they're rich then. So
True,
that 10 just became a 12
But-
right there.
but you're rich and can only wear Crocs.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
Because then I have the reason why they're doing it, right? So I'm like, okay, I see.
It's
I
fair.
understand.
oh, why are you in Crocs? It's like, my family made them.
Okay, here's the perfect way to convince you guys of what I'm saying, from my point of view. What if it was a medical reason that they only had to wear Crocs? Would that be a red flag?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But like, what if
You're
like
horrible.
I would imagine things like nursing homes, just
Uh,
because they're so easy and like they're
I'm kidding, of course.
okay. So just like old people don't have the dexterity to tie shoes and all that.
Yeah, it was.
Rip.
Yeah, because after my accident, I had to constantly wear something called a compression sock.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Meaning one of the only things you could actually wear, was sandals.
Yeah.
So I had to
Yeah.
wear sandals for about a year and a half.
Mm.
Which, I mean, I get having to wear Crocs for medical reason. That's fair enough. I didn't think about wearing Crocs for a medical reason.
Yeah, see?
Ah.
It's all about the reason why, right?
That is fair enough.
Yeah, but red flag. All across the board, I think.
I think it stays red flag across the board. So
Even Pando agrees.
even Pando agrees.
Yeah.
The
He's
next
good
one.
to be here.
He's just so goofy. The next one before the ads start is there are 10, but they like pineapple on pizza.
I honestly do not care as long as I can have my own pizza, or
Yeah.
we can do a half and half pizza. I
Fair
don't want
enough.
pineapple on my pizza. I don't like pineapple to begin with.
I
You can
don't
just
either.
take out the pineapple from the same pizza.
That's true. That is true. As long as I don't have to eat the pineapple myself, I do not care what you eat.
That is fair.
Okay,
I
I can eat the
also-
pineapple. I love pineapple.
I also
Oh.
do not care. The only thing I care about is that you're eating piping hot pineapple, and I don't understand that. The texture to me just sounds off.
Oh, it's so gross.
So I'm good. I'll eat pineapple on its own, just not boiling hot.
I
But
love pineapple.
I
Yeah.
won't eat it if it's been warmed. The texture seems no.
What about pineapple pie?
No.
Oh, more for you, Milo.
Yeah, Milo, you can have my share. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't like pineapple on pizza. As long as they don't make me eat it, I don't care.
Grilled pineapple is the only acceptable way to eat pineapple. No.
See, okay. See, this is where I know where you guys are coming from. Okay, I come from hell. It's really hot, but sometimes at night it gets chilly, and like grilled stuff that you shouldn't grill is one of the best things to have at night when it's chilly but it's hot.
I mean,
Like,
it's fair enough. It's a texture thing for me. I can't do it.
Mhm.
I get you. I get you. You said the keyword for Mac.
What's
many
the
times,
keyword?
Why do you like? I don't like the texture.
I also not like
I
the
don't
word
like
texture.
most fruit.
Okay.
I don't like most fruit. I'm a veggie girl.
Okay, that brings me to another one that I've got. Good segue.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, you're vegan.
No, not quite. Fuck, where? Ah, there are 10, but they don't eat vegetables.
Oh.
How do you feel about
That
that
is
one?
such a red flag. That is such a deal breaker. That is the worst deal breaker.
That is a deal breaker for you.
I'm not even vegetarian, but like you need to have somewhat of a rounded diet.
But what if they eat fruit?
Yeah.
Or are you just
But I'm a veggie girl. I'm
okay?
a
So
veggie girl.
you're a veggie girl. They're a fruit person. Wouldn't that mean more veg
Love
for
can't
you?
happen. Yeah.
It means a more expensive grocery bill.
Okay, so you're thinking about this logically, right?
Practical.
Yeah.
You're thinking about practicality, not
I don't know. Veggies are expensive nowadays.
maybe for
I like
you.
some fruit, but you know, I just prefer vegetables. They're easy. You can do more with them. Like, I just want my broccoli, and I want my Brussels sprouts.
Oh no!
and
Why did you have to bring Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, why'd you bring
into this
Brussels sprouts into this?
They're so delicious. They're
We're having a
so
civil
good.
conversation.
And you bring that
I
heathenistic
don't
food
wanna
here.
I don't want to touch mangoes. I don't want to touch bananas.
Oh, I don't like the smell
Sorry,
of banana.
no thanks. Sorry,
Isn't Brussels
not for
sprouts just
me.
like physical farts? Like made
No,
as
they're,
a
they're like little mini cabbages.
yeah, but
Is-
with farts in them.
Huh?
Oh,
I hate the smell
Okay.
of
okay, Milo. You know what? I don't know how long it's been since you've had Brussels sprouts, but they've been genetically engineered since the 90s to get rid of that bitterness.
I mean, I've eaten them after the 90s for sure, but but yeah, it's been a while.
Look
It's
at
been a long
chat.
time.
Look
for
at
sure.
chat. Everyone is on my side.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm,
your meat has been horrible, but you gotta cook them right. Okay, I gotta give them another try, maybe eventually.
I'm good. You two can
Milo,
enjoy that.
Milo,
I'm
let's
good.
I'll do it. Brussels
Oh.
sprouts, and we can do it together, and we'll eat Brussels sprouts on stream together.
No,
Okay?
Oh,
I could have it as a punishment.
yeah,
for
you can do it on a
something, maybe.
punishment wheel.
No, it's not a punishment. They are delicious. I have some in my fridge right now. I will
Punishment wheel.
get them out. I will take them out just for this.
Why
Oh,
are you
God.
threatening me? I didn't do anything.
Because
Well,
you
both of us
because
actually.
You guys are both fighting me on this, and they're one of my favorites.
You would join, huh? Damn.
Oh, shame. Oh,
Is it a red flag or is it not? It's not to me. I don't care what they do as long as
as long as they
they're
don't try,
healthy, you know.
if they don't try and force it on me, then that's fine. I'll happily green flag it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
and also
no,
they're healthy.
no, no, no. I don't want. I am not going to date a child. You have to be healthy.
All right, yeah, it's don't eat
It's
vegetables.
fine.
Shit. Yeah, no, I'd still say green flag. Also, we're in ad break.
Hmm.
Be goofy.
Oh, before the ad break, that would have been good to be like, "What about you, chat? Type it."
Dude, that question
I don't
got
have-
me heated.
That question got you heated.
I know every model got a little blush. Damn.
Oh, that got you
I don't wanna
heated.
date a child.
You know
Damn.
what?
I like that you
What
like, don't-
idea I have for our future hand cam?
Uh huh.
Because I don't have a lot of experience eating like a lot of like exotic fruits. You know, like there's like the ones that are common here, like apples and oranges,
Yeah.
grapes, and that kind of thing. But I want to find like I want to go to like foreign food type markets, buy a whole bunch of fruit that I've never had.
Just
and
try
do a
it.
hand cam where I just taste fruit for like 2 hours.
You're doing a
Oh, that would
you're
be
doing a
cool.
mukbang.
Like, do they
And, like, the
taste
thing
like
is,
they
is that-
look?
Yeah, and like you just really only have to buy like one of each type of fruit, so it's not really gonna get that expensive.
It's just gonna be a nightmare for the poor cashier. I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I'll just I'll do self checkout as much as I can.
Okay. That's fair. So we're saying green flag all aboard. Oh no, Mac is saying red flag.
Red flag. That is such a big red flag for me.
Yeah, red flag for you.
Okay.
Huge.
Huge red flag.
Huge.
Okay, that's fair enough.
She's so serious.
She's so
It's okay,
serious
Mac.
about this, mate. It's just
hypothetical.
just a
This
game.
doesn't exist.
it's just a game.
Uh-oh.
Why you have to be mad?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
there we go.
okay. It's
Pretty clippable moments. We're gonna say pretty clippable moments.
it's fine. We'll move past this one. We'll move past this one. There are 10, but their favorite sauce is ranch.
I don't care. That's such a green flag.
I just wanted a slightly happier one before I move on to the next one.
Wait, but what are they eating ranch with though?
It just says their favorite sauce is ranch. So,
Okay,
everything, I imagine.
You
ranch
can-
with. Sorry, go ahead, Mac. Go,
I was gonna say you can like ranch or not like
Nice
ranch,
to
and
meet
I
you.
don't care either
I'm your
way.
soul.
It's such a whatever question.
Now you want to play with sound, but you can. They should be. They're not enabled on here. Hold up. No, they should be. They should be. They're under audio. No, they're not. Where the fuck are my sound alerts? Huh?
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 Oh
Oh.
no. You know what? We were doing so
Huh?
good with no scuff for a while, but now we got the scuff again.
No, they
Yeah,
should.
the stuff is
The scuff is me.
the stuff is us. Yeah,
There should be sound alerts.
we are the scuff.
You don't want to interrupt the conversation. Oh, okay. Don't make me worry, please.
But okay,
I'm
the
I'm
thing to
ruining
me
it for a
about,
minute. I'm making sure it is working.
Finally, you speak
It is not.
alerts.
I can do it for you. Hello, motherfucker.
Is it working
Was
for
it
you
that one?
guys? Yeah, it is.
No.
No, that's fine. I don't know why it's not. Hold on. Ignore the fact I've fucked off to this. Where are you?
See, now you guys can see what he's been doing with that tail of his the whole time.
No, they can't. Audio, no, not that one.
Gaslighting chat. You can't see this.
You, shh. They don't need to know. All right, I'll fuck around with it later. It's fine. I'll worry about it later.
It's okay, fantasy. We're not being distracted. This is the
Stop
fun
it.
thing about it. Stream is we interact. Otherwise, it would just be a video.
It would just be a video. I'm media source. No. Okay, it's fine. I'll worry about it later. He-
Was it? Was
he
it?
said-
Hello, motherfucker.
It was.
One?
It was. Yeah.
Okay, then if I know them, I'm gonna make him fantasy. If I know them.
I'd like to see you try and do crab rave. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I have no idea what that is. Oh my god.
Okay.
Make
Well,
it up. Make it up.
But yeah.
Improv.
Just for me, the thing about what was the question again?
They
Ranch dressing.
their
Ranch
favorite
Right.
sauce is ranch.
Ranch with like hot stuff, like hot wings or hot fried chicken.
Gotta get blue
I
cheese.
see it. Well, yeah, but blue cheese is better, but it's fancy. It's you can't always afford blue cheese, so that is really good. Ranch with everything else, kind of smells and tastes like ass.
With
Fair
carrots.
enough.
They're so tasty with carrots.
No,
No.
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 What do you guys eat your carrots with?
I just eat my carrots.
Oh no, you're one
Vinegar.
of those
You could
ones.
put. I wouldn't put ranch on them.
Oh no, you're those types of people.
What do you mean by
Shut up,
those
Festival
types?
girl.
Yeah, raw carrots only. Cooked carrots are absolutely vile.
Yeah, cooked
I
carrots.
said vinegar.
Cooked carrots are a no-go. Raw carrot, absolutely, 100%. But I don't.
So,
I don't
okay,
often
take-
put anything with it.
Take raw carrots and take like zucchini, make little stripes of them,
Mm-hmm.
and add some, just some vinegar, some salt, pepper. It's so
I
good.
thought you were giving us a ratatouille recipe.
No, they're not cooked.
I don't like ratatouille. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like eggplant. I'm not the perfect candidate for ratatouille.
Is it? Don't you like tomatoes because they're not a vegetable? They're technically a fruit.
because they taste disgusting.
Okay. Raw carrots only.
Raw carrots only. So
Funny about that.
green flag, red flag. What are we going with?
Green flag. I don't care what sauce you eat your
Yeah,
vegetables
green-
with.
Okay, so green flag all the way. Okay. The next one for the nice one, and I'll probably do this one and another one, and then we'll move on to the
It's just a theory.
slightly
A
harder one.
game
Oh no,
theory.
no.
I gotta do them. Oh shit! I thought someone redeemed it, and it's just like it's a suggestion for me. Like, do you want to play this?
Oh
I'm so stupid.
God.
Yeah, Milo.
Fuck.
Milo.
Shit.
My chat has a thing whenever I say it's just a theory, they play that sound alert. So I've had to add that as a actual sound alert to my stream. Because I say it, so I didn't realize how often I say it. In theory, this should work. And every time I say in theory, they're like, oh, in-game theory. I'm like, oh, for God's sake.
Nice.
So we've added that. Every single time. Shh. They don't need to know. There are 10,
Now.
but when making cereal, they do it in this order. They do bowl, milk, cereal. That's Steph.
I thought you were gonna start with the milk before the bowl.
The look I got from Mac when I finished that then.
What? What? Is my tracking not working? I don't know.
Not gonna finish the store for like 10 seconds right there.
I got one hell of a death stare from Mac when I said that.
I don't even have. Okay, I don't even have VC Studio open. I have no idea what my tracking is looking like. I mean, I have it open on a different monitor.
You were going on a journey right
Yeah, you were having a moment. Christ.
Bombastic side eye, yeah.
Absolutely. It's a hypothetical. You don't have to get mad at me.
Just still mad about the puzzle stuff. My headcanon, Mac, is that you're actually trying to like get them from your fridge, but without leaving your desk. So you're just like kind of itching out.
I don't even know if Mac's here. Is Mac here?
Oh,
Physically. There she is. Okay.
so what was the question?
Yes, I forgot too.
Moving on.
The question is, they are a 10, but when making cereal, they do it in this order: bowl, milk, cereal.
I don't care. I honestly don't care.
Okay.
Honestly, red flag for me.
Red flag from me as well.
I know I've said that about everything. Like, I don't care as long as it's their thing. They do it. But this would, I just think
This
it's
would
so
annoy me.
stupid.
This would annoy me.
Yeah,
I
it's what
prefer
annoy me.
I prefer dry cereal over wet cereal, anyways. It's gonna
Okay.
be Fruit Loops.
Okay.
I can see that with some cereal.
I can understand with some.
Not all of them.
No. Plus, if you do the milk before the cereal, how do you know how much milk to put in? I don't get
Doesn't
it.
matter. You're gonna drink the milk
just-
afterwards, anyways.
True, but
Also, you could. It's I like this question because it's like it's looking at it through one way, but not the other one. Like, how do you determine how much milk you put in? Usually,
depending on how high up the bowl it goes.
like no, like depending on how much cereal you put in, you put the
Yeah.
milk accordingly to it, right? Yeah. So
Sure.
you would do the opposite. You would put the milk in first, and then you will add the cereal until you have an acceptable ratio. There is a way to do it. I just think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid. I don't like it. So
yeah, it would
Matt-
be annoying.
Matt went green flag. Me and Milo both went red.
Again.
Okay.
The-
Last
So contrarian.
the last one for the nice one, and this one does actually bug me. They are a 10, but they soften ice cream in the microwave.
That's horrible.
This one does bother me.
Yeah, that's gross. I don't like that.
Dead genuinely, this one bothers me.
Wait, they soften it. They don't melt it, right?
It,
It's gonna be.
it's gonna be
in
melted
the
anyway.
second.
It's in the microwave. You'd be doing that. You would be doing it a second at a time to make sure it doesn't melt.
Then what? You touch it with your warm hands.
You touch it with your warm
and
hands,
then
and it suddenly
instantly
melts. It's
melted
gone.
anyways.
Honestly, I don't agree with you guys. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you don't have time to wait, and there is definitely a way to do it.
There's a science to
still
ice
perfect
cream in the
food.
microwave. I disagree.
No. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, fantasy. Thank you.
I have to disagree. It just no.
You don't have to do it 1 second at a time. You do it 5 seconds, and you're good. That's it. It's
You know what? I'd rather just leave it on the counter
Yeah.
until it's the perfect consistency than microwave it.
Yeah, same.
no.
I'd rather just leave it out.
But you guys are talking about like patience and impulse control. Who's got time for that?
I mean, I don't.
Everyone except you, apparently.
I don't have impulse
I'm a
control,
demon.
but I just know that I'm not putting that thing in the microwave. Most
Listen, if there's one thing I've learned today is that fantasy, we share the same soul.
Milo, what do you
Uh.
do if you over microwave it by like 5 seconds and you just have milky soup?
drink the
I
milky soup,
don't.
I guess.
That's the thing. No, I don't.
That's not how this works, Milo.
Yes, it is. I can control myself for 5 seconds to make sure I'm next to the microwave.
Are you sure about that? Because you seem to not have a lot of self-constraint.
For 5 seconds at a time, I'm great. It's the next
Okay.
5 seconds that's the problem. Sorry.
Okay, you go wander off. All of a sudden, you're like in your car halfway
Yeah,
down.
all of a sudden you're halfway down the street and you're like, ah shit, I left the ice cream in the microwave.
Yeah.
It didn't melt.
It would have by the
melted
time
now.
you got back.
Yeah.
Uh, so
Such a stupid conversation.
that's the point. So we've got what, 2 red flags, 1 green? Or Mac,
Yes.
have you changed your mind?
Oh no.
No.
That is not changing.
Mine is not
Did you
either.
just expect Max to change her mind?
No. I just like to make sure.
We're
We're all on the
VTubers. We
same
don't
page.
change our minds. Unless people hate us on Twitter, then that's different.
Well, that is different. Well, it's Twitter. I don't really care.
Oh.
I don't particularly use it.
Fair.
I don't particularly use it.
Okay, now for the hard stuff. The bad
Yeah,
stuff.
now for the stuff I would actually consider red flag. Okay, I'd consider all of them bar 1 a red flag.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I did make the list, but so they are a 10. However, they constantly love bomb.
I don't love that.
Ooh.
I did say this was slightly more serious. I think they get worse.
Yeah.
I think they get worse the further down I go.
Okay. You just gotta. I don't know. That's just toxic. I don't like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like Mackie would hate it.
Mac. I feel Mac would hate it.
I'm very much someone who needs my
Nice.
own time because I need to get work done. I have so many ideas. You
Yeah.
cannot keep bothering me. Please don't touch me. I don't want you in the same room as me. I don't want to hear your voice. I need to be alone, and that's why I live alone.
I think Patrice O'Neill said it best, Mac. The way you feel about it, he's like, I want to be alone, but I don't want to be lonely. I want to know you're there somewhere, just
True.
not here. Oh wait,
True.
but you're there.
Yeah.
I want to know you're there, but not with me. Like, go over there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, it's a
Milo?
green flag for me. Well, like love bomb, as in just the love bombing, not like all the manipulation behind it and like stuff you associate with it, right? Just like they're constantly on you.
You know, I didn't specify, so take it how you will.
Well, I'd say that if it's just that, it's a green flag for me. I like attention. I'm.
Ooh, you're needy.
Ah,
You're a
you're
needy one.
you're a needy one.
Maybe low self-esteem and
Interesting.
ego is a bad combination.
That is fair
I'm
enough.
prime target for that. I like your shoes. Do you want my car?
I like your
You're gonna give me your
jacket. Do you want the car?
I'll take a
What
free
about
car.
you, Ender?
Oh god.
Well,
I think I've
started
fallen. I think having listened to both sides of this, because I originally went in and I was like, oh yeah, all of these would bar one would be immediate red flag. But listening to Milo's explanation, I'm like, I do like attention. But I also agree with Mac where I'm like, you can I want to know you're there, but just not with me. You know?
I don't need you. I don't need you texting me 20 hours a day.
Yeah, I don't need you constantly there. I just need to know that you are in fact there, just not here.
I just got a good concept for a next podcast, like a next series. It's Ender and Mac and I on each shoulder, and it's like the angel and the devil. I was gonna say this, but
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I can see both sides of it, and then if you add like the manipulation and all that, it's immediate red flag. I'm like, no,
yeah.
I don't want any of that. But I
If you
do
want it to end well,
I do fall kind of in the middle on this one, more so than I thought originally.
oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah. If you want it to end well, go with Mac. If you want to have fun, well, however it goes, go with me.
I think I've had enough fun for a lifetime, but
Me too. Now
Uh,
now I've hibernated into my little cave, and now I don't move.
it's fair enough.
We're old. We moved on from the pursuit of fun to the pursuit of comfort. I'm
Of
just
of
like, I
sanctuary.
want peace. I want peace.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, that is where I'm going.
Next question.
Next
Sanctuary?
question. Sorry, what was that, man?
You're going to a sanctuary?
I'm going towards a sanctuary because I'd rather be happy than worried, I guess.
Okay, I see.
Anyway.
Okay.
Which way do I put these around? I think these are probably arguably equally as bad. So there are 10, but they will gaslight you.
Oh.
Anyone want to be actually gaslit? That's total red flag.
You may like the chat, you may like the sparring of it, like the competition.
How did I know you'd bring up that
gaslight me.
aspect?
Why do you against everything I say?
What?
Why are you against literally everything?
Oh, I'm doing the devil's advocate thing. It's absolutely a red flag.
Yeah, no, this one was 100% a red flag. Easy, no need for a discussion on that one. One that I do think is equally as
be gaslighted.
you'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. Equally as bad. There are 10, but they are controlling and get jealous quickly.
So I'm Mac and you can't tell me what to do, so that's a red flag.
I may not be able to tell you what to do, but I can move you on my own free will.
Don't
No,
do that.
no.
Oh no.
I don't like people telling me what to do.
No, I'd agree. I don't like the controlling. I don't particularly care if they get jealous. That's on them.
Oh, interesting. I'm kind of the opposite. Well, I don't like controlling, but the jealous part is the one that I hate the most about it.
Really? How come?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how they
think-
act on their jealousy. If they keep it to themselves, whatever. If they make it into an issue. Like if they weaponize it in any way, then that's where it turns into a problem, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. What if they throw like Brussels sprouts at you? That's how they weaponize it.
I think that's
I'm gonna
aggression, not
walk
jealousy.
out. Yeah.
I think that's more
I
aggression
don't
than jealousy.
I don't stand for any sort of violence.
Yeah,
And
you're
that
right.
includes throwing things.
That is fair. And that's not on my list, but it's a good one.
The only thing you're allowed to throw at me, compliments and money.
It's me. Okay,
Yeah, it's I don't like the jealousy part of it most because it's because controlling I can kind of forgive it, being like, maybe they're dealing with trauma, maybe blah blah blah, la la la. If you really care about the person, you can move past it. Jealousy for me is more of like a trust thing. Like, yeah.
okay. That is fair. That is a key part of, I guess, breaking down jealousy. They're jealous, or someone would be jealous based off of trust.
Yeah. Red flag, baby.
Red flag.
Oh my god, we finally all agree.
We all agree on one.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, we all agreed on the gaslighting one as well.
And the Crocs.
Okay.
Where it started and where it went.
It started with Crocs, and now we're talking about actual red flags.
Red flags.
So,
Now we're having serious conversations.
yeah,
Buckle up.
the next two are interesting. One of them is the one I originally agreed with. Like, it's a green flag. I don't particularly care too much about it. Again, it depends how they weaponize it. So I'll read that one
Yeah.
first. And the last one is just interesting. So the next one. They bring up their ex a lot.
I don't like that.
I am indifferent. I don't care. But again, it depends how it's weaponized. It depends how it's used.
Yeah, I guess,
Mm.
yeah.
So I'm more leaning towards green flag because I don't really care if they
To
bring up
me-
their ex.
To me, if you are, it's one thing. If you are talking to a potential partner, somebody who you're actually, trying to start a relationship with, it just kind of signals to me that there's still something lingering and that you still need to work something out because,
Mhm.
Hmm.
there's just some baggage there that I don't want to have to deal with.
Yeah, but if you trust this person a lot and they still bring up their ex, are you going to still find it a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because like they don't have to act on it, but they may still have feelings for them. You don't want that.
Okay. It's fair enough. I still think I'm more leaning towards green flag than not, but that's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We all have our opinions.
Yeah. It's just not
For me,
something
it's
that's
not a
ever
green
bothered me.
or a red flag. It's like a replay moment. It's like pay attention.
So you're in a
Like,
you're the neutral category.
No. I mean, it's like pinkish. It's
Okay.
like pay attention.
Pay attention. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, orange flag. There you go.
There you go.
yellow, I
And the last one I have, and the last one of our game, they are a 10. However, they never apologize.
Oh, red flag immediately.
Yeah, that's an immediate red flag.
It is also an immediate red flag for me. Anyone want to go over why it's a red flag, or is this one just obvious?
I mean, it's fairly obvious, but I think there's just a part of being an adult that you have to be accountable for when you make mistakes.
Red flag. We've got chat chiming in.
Yeah, and you will make a mistake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone
It
makes a
doesn't have to be a
mistake.
big mistake. It could be a tiny mistake, but you should still hold yourself accountable for everything.
Yeah. If you made the
So what are we
mistake,
thinking
sure.
about? Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Yeah. If you made the mistake, sure.
I mean, yeah. If
It
you
feels like the beginning of like a technically.
if you've made the mistake, yeah, sure. You have to own it. But if they're never going to apologize for a mistake, then that's just not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
Admit that shit.
How do we feel about people who never like directly apologize, but do the thing where it's just like, that meant an apology, and I'm like, sure it
Oh,
wasn't.
they think it's an implication, but it's not.
Yeah, the implication.
I thought you'd
Um,
start with that right now.
I
Yeah, I think
feel like there's some
a
tension
part
there.
of being I think a part of apologizing is the sincerity that you don't get through an implication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as simple as, oh yeah, this was implied as an apology. It's like, well, no. Own it.
Yeah.
Just say the words. It's
Mm.
easier.
Unless you're buying me a house or a car, you should use your words.
Oh, I'm sorry I closed the door on you. Here, let me buy you a house.
Yeah, exactly.
mean, would you care about someone closing the door on you if they bought you a house? They just wanted to
No.
surprise you. They weren't ready for the surprise yet,
Exactly.
What if they
I'm
bought...
not even like the one that needs to be showered with gifts, but if they're gonna be that kind of gift, I won't say no.
What if they close the door in your face and then buy you the house that they closed the door on your face with? Is there going to be lingering trauma?
I'd cry. I'd be so happy.
I'll be so happy, but then I'll be like, it's my new house, and I'll close the door on their face too.
Exactly. Leave me alone. This is my time. This is
my space.
Yeah.
It's because to me it feels like what they're saying is basically my pride is more important to me than your feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Anyway.
Unless it's like the opposite, where it's like people invent stuff and they're like, what do you hurt my feelings? I'm like, but I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. Right.
Red flag.
That is that is all I have got for the game.
This was a fun game.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and my aim is to at least try and get one ready for each one. For each podcast, and then we can choose if we want to do it or not. And I'll just roll it over if not.
How is
Okay.
everyone?
Nice.
So I'm going to move over to Milo for his topic.
Okay. Sure. My topic for today is actually, we talked about this earlier real quick.
It's a little more
So-
specific than the ones we've done already.
Incoming
God.
ad break all souls to the
You know what? I
adviewing
feel like Mac,
station.
you should introduce my topic because
No.
You're-
I've introduced my own topic. You introduced your topic.
ad break. So let's argue about that while the ad is going on.
That's fair enough.
Because I
This
feel
is
like
your segment. This is your segment, Milo.
Yeah, this is
You
your
have
time to
host
shine.
it.
Your time to shine.
I did the intro
You did.
twice.
We don't talk about that.
I did it.
We don't talk about it.
It never happened.
It didn't happen. What's annoying is I copied it over from one of the other scenes, and I'm like, oh yeah, that should immediately work. I see it moving whilst we're in Discord. I'm like, oh great, it's actually working. Didn't touch it. Started streaming it. And all of a sudden, it's changed. I'm like, oh, why have you
See
changed?
what you did there? You assumed.
Yeah, I assumed that it was
An
working.
ass of you and me.
Yeah, and I had to make you do the intro twice.
Yeah,
It's fine. It was fun.
it's fine.
Ugh.
I got to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the topic is fan service in anime. What
Okay.
do we think about it? Because I know someone there hates
Someone
it.
over there.
Like all the way there.
the way over
hates it. And I know someone just like here. I don't know about that much, so I'm curious.
I don't know a whole lot about fan stuff. I mean, I watched a hell of a lot of anime.
Okay.
So I know a little bit about it. I don't know entirely why they keep doing it. I get it that it's fan service.
marketable.
I get it. but like there was the one anime. What is it? The Records of Ragnarok, the one on Netflix. I don't know if either of you have seen it. There is
No.
there is a
No.
there is a scene in that where essentially it's gods versus humans to decide if humans can live.
Oh, I remember seeing the pictures when that first came out.
Yeah, it's a really good anime. Good animation, good fight scenes, good storytelling. My one problem is there is one god in that who has servants holding up her breasts.
That's
me just
exactly
lost.
that's the picture I saw.
Yeah.
It is very over the top.
And when there's a big dramatic fight and like they clash weapons and a load of dust and wind catches up, her tits go straight into her face.
It's Aphrodite.
That one.
Google search.
Google search.
Record of Ragnarok. Breast.
Yeah, I think that's over the top. It's done badly. Like that is making
Yeah.
it very blatant. When it's subtle in an anime, I don't really think you can complain.
Yeah.
But definitely in that one, it is. But it's over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Mac, how are you
Okay.
feeling about it?
So, oh, Mac, let's go.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, a part of it comes down to fan service inherently being for the male gaze. You know, most of the fan service that gets really talked about is made for a male audience, or at least
I think the
you know,
problematic
people
ones
who are
are.
attracted to women. Yeah.
The-
And it doesn't I mean, it doesn't do anything for me, so I just kind of see it as cheap, and I see it as um I don't know, I just kind of think it can get really tacky really fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like, is it like you don't like it? So it depends on how good like the anime is. Like it has to
Yeah,
kind of compensate
I
over the
like
amount of fan service it has.
I can deal with it if it's like in small doses type of thing. But if it's constantly in your face, it makes me roll my eyes. I'm like, okay, come on now, like let's not. It's just dumb.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Like my
That's
example
fair.
is Fairy Tale. I mean, it's known for its fan service. Honestly, I liked Fairy Tale at first. I dropped it because the fan service was too much.
It is a
Uh,
lot.
Yeah.
And like it makes no sense for every woman in your series at the end of the fight to be absolutely naked because their clothes just get blown off.
Yeah.
You know?
It does in one anime. I forgot what the name of the anime was. Well, no, actually, yeah. Kill la Kill.
But I mean they're making a commentary about something. I've never watched it, but I've heard it's a commentary. So
Yeah.
I have no say in that. But yeah, I just think fan service is dumb and it's not made for me, and that's
Well,
okay. And I'm just not gonna watch it.
there are some animes where there is female fan service.
That
They-
is true,
They
but
do
like
exist.
it's usually not as it's not as egregious typically.
And to be fair, it's
yeah.
mostly bodybuilding.
That's true.
It's
I mean,
mostly a lot of
if you go with
muscly
that,
men.
yeah, if you go with muscly man, like that's pretty much any anime except like high school anime.
But the
You have
thing is
muscly
that
men in them.
Yeah.
even even if we're doing it like for a shonen series, let's think of like something like One Piece. It's not even for the female gaze, it's the male fantasy. It's not the same thing.
You could also say the same about Dragon Ball as well.
That's true. That's true.
They always seem to ditch shirts and whatnot. And I do agree it is entirely for the male fantasy, I guess.
Because like I mean, you could say this for both sides of things, but lots of girls don't need like this guy whose like arms are as thick as his waist, you know?
That is fair. Is Milo okay?
Why are you talking bad about Dragon Ball? Why did you have to bring that up?
I didn't even. I wasn't the one who brought up Dragon Ball. I brought up
Hey,
One Piece.
I'm
but-
not saying
I
it's
know, I was talking to Ender. I'm at Ender right now.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying in almost every fight scene they immediately remove shirts. I'm like, okay.
And that's why when you look at like series that are more made for a female audience, you don't see those types of bodies that frequently. You'll see like
One
men
or
with
two.
muscles, but they're not rippling.
Yeah.
They're not
They're defined.
massive. Exactly.
Hmm.
Uh,
So it's a male fantasy.
I would agree with that.
I see. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Believe
My
me,
take
I've
on
thought
fan
about
service
this.
My take on fan service is a little more complicated, right? So it's like, one, what is the show about? Like, if it's a stupid show that the aim is we're just having a laugh and like it's not serious, like interspecies reviewers, which is basically just a hentai, you know? Like
Yeah.
I can't fault it for it. I'm like, okay, you chose to
It knows
watch
what
this.
it is.
Yeah, this is what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's when it's like fairy tale. The example for fairy tale, it's like, no. You want me to be emotionally attached. You want me to feel like the like the pain, and you want me to be sad. And I'm just like, what? I can't do that when you're that silly, you know?
Yeah.
I can't do that
That
when
and
you
like the conclusion for a lot of fairy tale was friendship, which is also silly.
the isn't that
Friendship and panties. That's
I feel like friendship comes into most animes, or at least in most shows that require like a big fight at the end, and once
Yeah.
they've beaten they can only have the power to beat the boss or the big bad at the end because of friendship. It's the same shit in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's really boring.
yeah, shonen, basically. It's because when you're a teenager, like friends, you're like, oh,
Fuck them.
what do you mean I can't talk to my friends today? What? And now I'm just like, no one texted me today? Nice.
Nice, I can
Just-
play Night Raid.
There's another hot take that Milo knows. I'm not like the biggest fan of lots of shonen series to begin with, you know?
Yeah.
That is fair enough. I can agree with that sort of stuff.
I just think a lot of modern shonen fall on old tropes that I think have been done to death, and it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's fair. Well, yeah, you just reminded me, Mac, of my best friend who sitting down watching The Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And there was like this super I don't remember which scene it was, but like super, the super epic scene where it's like, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die fighting, and like like the very like patriotic men being like, we're gonna sacrifice ourselves, we decide how we go out, and she just
Yeah.
bursts out laughing. Meanwhile, I'm like on the verge of tears, and I'm like, "Why are you laughing?" It's just like, I don't know. It's just funny to me when this happens. Like, I almost think it's silly. Like, yeah, we do it, men. Like, I hate you right now. Never watching it again.
It's like when it's like with that meme of how men watch Titanic and how women watch Titanic.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That's what you're reminding me of right now.
It's also a Bill Burr joke, right? Like he did a joke in a comedy special about it.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not a romantic movie. It's a horror movie.
It's a horror movie. You're watching hundreds and hundreds of people dying at the end of the movie. And you're like, oh, it's so romantic. I'm like, no.
His point was like, of course you would think it's a romantic movie. Like, you would be the one, floating like on a little piece of thing, being like, "Can you save me?"
Yeah.
He's like, all the men died. It's like- of course, a man would watch that and be like, "Yeah, I would be the guy who fell." When the boat cut him in two, like,
Yeah.
he fell and bounced on two propellers, then fell in the water.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
it's back to fan service.
Wait, that's not done. I said I have a complicated opinion about it.
Yeah, no, I was trying to get away from Titanic.
Oh yeah. So see, Titanic is a good example of my second point of actually fan service.
Oh my god.
I differentiate fan service with just like nudity or like adult stuff, because like it depends on the vibe of it. So there's anime where like if a scene, it can be kind of, like what's the word I'm looking for? You can see nudity, you can see like sexual stuff, but the tone is serious.
Hmm.
It's not. This is not silly or, oh, look at that. It's like an actual. You feel like the sexual tension, stuff like that. A good
Yeah.
example of it would be High School DxD.
Oh
It's a
god.
very fan service anime.
Oh god.
But the scene in the stairs,
Yeah.
early episodes, like you see the tension. This is just okay. This is not fan service. This is actually like something that is happening between two characters, and it's important. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do get it. It
Like when
does.
you watch.
No, go on. It's your point.
Oh, sorry. Like when you watch Titanic, as an example. Like the draw me as a French girl, like one of your French girls scene, like you don't go, oh, boobies, You're like, it has a sense. It's like it's a meaning. There's power to it in that scene, and you feel the tension.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension in that scene.
Yeah,
Arguably, why I wouldn't necessarily deem that fan service as such. Definitely when they get hot and heavy in the car, I would definitely say that's fan service because there's no tension for that build up.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean the whole movie is kind of the tension for that build up.
kind of, but by the time that it comes around, it's a bit the tension's kind of gone. I'm trying to remember the
Okay.
movie. I've seen it
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, it's been a
Both ti-
long time.
Both times
I've seen it.
both times I was in school.
Exactly. I was in high school. And it's been a few years since high school.
We watched it when we were
Uh.
kids, and we were watching it with my grandfather. My grandfather, who's a very like like traditional
Hmm.
family kind of guy. We were watching the movie, and then that scene happened. And I swear to God, I turn around and then all my cousins and my brother were gone. And I was the only one just like left there with my grandfather. And I look at him and he looks at me and like, you just gonna stay? I'm like, oh, sorry, bye. I got up and I left. Like the audacity of this kid.
Yeah, we watched it when we were kids in what would be junior school, I think, for you guys.
Elementary
What's
school.
junior school? Look how old.
Okay, what? I want to say maybe 9, 10.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
elementary.
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 school, yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Primary
I-
school.
yeah, it's primary school for me.
Yeah.
They sat us down and said, right, we'll watch the Titanic. Why not? They completely forgot there was a sex scene in the Titanic movie, and they showed this to like 9, 10-year-olds.
I also watched it. It must have been around like that age as well in school.
Hmm.
And yeah, the teacher specifically was just like, okay, everyone, close your eyes. I'm gonna also fast forward the scene, and I'll tell you when you can reopen your eyes.
Oh, they didn't do any of that with us. They completely forgot the scene.
Oh.
They completely forgot that was a scene in the movie. It
You
played.
You hadn't watched the
Europeans.
It played, and they were like, they're fine.
Yeah. Can you imagine that teacher like had never seen the movie, watches the movie, the drawing scene starts, and he's like, "Oh, okay, that's inappropriate."
It's inappropriate. Oh well.
It's done. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the last one. And then the car scene happens. It's
The
like,
car scene after, it's like, oh, okay.
no.
Yeah, they didn't skip any of it. They were like, oh, we were
Yeah,
not of the age to be watching that kind of movie.
then you get a call from the parents. The
Uh,
little Timmy just came home and said that there was a scene in a movie he watched today. Can you explain?
Can you explain why you're showing porn to my kid?
Okay, but hear me out. I feel like on our side of the world, well, depending like on my side of the world, it depends on exactly where you are, but like Europe and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's also people are more comfortable with like sexuality.
Yeah,
It's not as big of a taboo, even for kids,
it's not that taboo here either. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something you show kids. Like, you can talk
Yeah.
about it with them, you just don't show them.
Yeah.
I mean, like as a kid, I would
They did
watch.
both.
I think I told Mac this, but like even as a kid, I would like if you go to like a coastal city,
yeah.
you would see people topless. You know,
Yeah.
like they're not like, oh no, don't show that to kids. Don't imagine
You know
it
what,
too
this is a
hard in
topic
there.
that's maybe a little not safe for work for the podcast. But okay, so
Ah,
when I was 14, I had to do some volunteer work for a class. We had to do like 10 hours of volunteer to pass or whatever. And so I volunteered at the hospital because my mom was working at the hospital, and they
Okay.
just needed to get some furniture moved from one ward to a different ward because there was going to be some renovations.
Yeah.
And so I showed up for one day, and I was moving furniture, and I walked into this patient's room, and it was geriatrics ward, so like lots of really old people.
Hmm.
And that's how I saw my first naked, non-familial person ever. And Milo thought that was so weird. Like he's like, "You were 14?" I'm like, is that a bad time to be seeing your first non-familial naked person? I don't know. It's just weird. Like I didn't think I don't think that's a
depends.
I don't think that's a weird age.
How do you define familial? That's the thing, though.
Like your immediate family.
Oh, what about friends of family?
Okay, you know what, we can do friends as
Don't-
well.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think they
Okay.
count as family, but sure.
Were you talking also about like real life,
Yeah.
like in real life, not just just
Yeah, I was volunteering at a hospital.
How old were you, Milo?
yeah. When I first saw like
Naked
a naked
person.
person in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't even I can tell I was tiny. I I I would go to the beach every time in Spain. And Spain, like the coastal beach of Spain is very ole ole about things, you know?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah, that is fair, and so did I, but it wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily on beaches. Not every time, anyway.
But I guess that
Somehow
also
makes it
doesn't
sound
count because
worse.
I did see like naked people, like like in the swimming pool shower room. There would be naked people in there, I guess.
Okay, I
I
guess
don't
I have
know.
a short story to kind of illustrate why I would be like thinking. I wouldn't say like it's weird. Just be surprised by your story, Mac. Okay.
Why?
Go for it.
When I was in 4th grade, so I was 9, right?
Okay.
Sure.
A teacher didn't come to class. Well, 2 teachers actually didn't come to class. So we had
Yeah.
like 2 substitutes, and they didn't want to be bothered. So they said, "Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take both classes, and we're gonna just watch like a cartoon or something. We don't like
Yeah.
give them work and stuff." So
Mhm.
Yeah.
they bring us all to one classroom and put like Tom and Jerry, the Tom and Jerry movie,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and me, my best friend, and 2 girls. We were 9. Gets kicked out because we were too rowdy and because we also didn't want to watch the movie. So we had to sit like outside the door, where the door is closed. And we
Yeah.
were playing Doctor while people were watching Tom and Jerry. So like it's kind of like, it depends on how you grow up.
Okay. I think that broke
I think I
Mac.
broke
I
Mac.
think we broke Mac.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you good?
No.
No.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, so it depends on the context. Fan service. There you go.
Yeah, it depends on the context. That is that's our talk
That
about.
was a bit of a tangent.
That was.
But I still like I like fan service when it's a silly thing.
Yeah, I
Like, literally, I don't know
prefer
what.
it. I prefer it if it's goofy.
Mm.
Like if they don't make it too serious, then that's fine. I enjoy that. I think because it's funny, in some ways. But if they do it where it's serious and it doesn't fit the vibe, it's like, oh well, there's no need for it. It shouldn't be there.
High School DxD.
Shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
This
it's
was such a good conversation.
Mac, what was the anime that you made me watch? And I watched it and I was like, it was really cool, but now I need to cleanse my palate. And I asked for like the most fan servicey anime ever. I
School
don't
Di-
remember which one it was.
High School DxD.
Oh no, I got worse. Couldn't even finish the first episode. but it was too fan service even for me. But I don't remember what the anime was that I was watching. Oh, I was watching Free Ren.
You were watching what?
Yeah, I was watching Free Ren. Free Ren doesn't have like a lot of fan service.
No, it doesn't. Free Run's
He
great.
wanted something with fan service as a follow up.
Yeah, I thought he was saying there was a lot of fan service in Free Run. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
No,
hold up.
I fixed that for you. I fixed that for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the clarification. It was needed.
I was like, can we agree that Mac has the best side eye I've ever seen?
Yes. Holy fuck.
When you look like to your left, but your eyes go to the right, it's like the best side eye ever. Like no, look even more.
That is pretty much what I saw when I mentioned the cereal thing.
There you go. Yeah,
That's
It's
pretty
so
much
good.
that's pretty much all I saw when I mentioned the cereal thing. I look over at Mac and that's the stare I'm getting. I'm like,
Here in
oh,
my apartment, it's fine.
Oh.
You know, staring at the cats.
yeah. That is fair.
Yeah, but I watched Free Ren and it was really cool, and I like binged it all.
Yeah. It's very
And I
good.
was just like, you know what? I need something silly with a lot of fan service to kind of.
What did you swap to?
Oh my god, what was the name of that anime? It's the one that X recommended me. What was it?
Oh god.
Mac, do you remember the name of that show?
Let me find it.
Like My Girlfriend is a Gal or something?
Oh yeah, sure, that's what it was called. I mean, I didn't
Oh.
watch it, but Milo was so
it?
mad at the show that
I've
he
heard of
actually
it.
stopped it halfway through the first episode. And he sent me voice clips. He's just like,
Oh.
"Is this annoying to you?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
My first girlfriend is a gal. That's what it's called.
Oh. I haven't seen
I'm
it.
gonna
I've heard about it.
Ender.
Yes.
What I'm gonna send you right now is literally the first frame of the episode 1.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
The first frame
Oh.
of episode 1. Literally.
Huh.
That's me taking the picture and sending it to Mac to complain. You're like, what am I watching?
Huh. Okay. The first frame is that. Really?
Yep. And the voice acting is
Jeez.
so annoying. Oh my god. I even sent her voice clips.
Uh,
Oh my god. I love how Mac, I just looked at my DMs and I love how you were chicken out like if I was awake or not.
Yeah.
Like, we're excited, it's the podcast. Meanwhile.
meanwhile, I've sent it to
Oh my
I've
god.
sent it to Fantasy now, so that they can understand what the first scene is.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I didn't-
Oh.
They asked.
Oh, okay.
They asked. Read chat.
You can only blame yourself.
Yeah, you can only
Oh,
blame
well, that's
yourself.
good answer.
Oh. I think all three of us have now said "oh" at that first scene.
I mean, what else are you supposed to say?
No.
You could
I'm
go
good.
good.
Ugh. Ah.
Literally, like it's the first frame of the show. Like it doesn't even do like a fade, fade in kind of thing.
They just
in your
immediately.
face.
I'd have stopped it there. I don't know how you managed to get halfway through the first episode. Nah, first frame, I'm done. Nah, I'm good, thanks.
You know, if your friend recommends you something and says it's a really good one, I'm like, maybe it's just episode 1.
Episode 1. It's like, oh no.
Sometimes they they start to like kind of grab attention and then,
Yeah, the first episode's supposed to be the one that brings you in. That repulsed me. I wanted to pull me away.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Kitty Queen.
Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. Welcome to the podcast, I guess.
Ooh. I don't actually. I have your stream open, but I don't hear any notifications, so I missed that one.
Hi.
Hello, hello. I'm joined today
So
with.
don't. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm joined here with Mac and Milo. Please feel free to go and say hi to them on their channels. It should be
Hello.
linked.
I'm trying to.
Hello.
I'm
respectively.
trying to go find this image, Milo. I went through our DMs. I found where you sent me the voice clip, but I cannot find the picture except
Here,
for the
I'll
girl
send
that
you the
looks
picture.
12.
Oh my god.
I'll send you
You're
the
gonna get
picture. There you go.
You don't have to ask twice.
I've sent you the picture.
Oh, no, thank you.
I followed them too. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Also,
God,
Kitty
you said it
Queen,
like
don't
10
worry
times.
about
Stop it.
what?
You sent the picture like 10 times. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, Kitty, don't worry about Pando. He's just really happy to see people.
Yeah, he's just happy to be here.
Is he hungry? Is he thirsty?
Well, ads are currently hitting, so I feel bad. They joined and now there's ads.
It's okay.
Uh,
We have time.
we have time. We have
Gives us
20,
time to
20
get it.
seconds.
Fine. We're fine.
Are you just fattening up Pando? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Vibing
no.
cats and jellyfish.
No, the sound alerts aren't working. Here we go.
What does it sound like? I could do it. I could do it.
Well, if you open stream, I can swap to my gaming scene and it's on there. I don't know why it's not working for the podcast.
But I have a Foogie, but you don't see me. You don't see me.
Sorry, let me. I don't know why I'm. Oh no, your Fugi's there. Your model isn't. That's why. There you go.
Mac
Oh, no.
Eraser, I get it. I get
We
it.
can see my knees. No, I'm shy about my knees. There we are.
This is maybe the one of the few times you'll ever see my legs.
Because you won't see it on the podcast. Sound alerts are worth their own scene. Agreed. So if I do see a sound alert, I will just tab switch to the streaming side of things, the gaming side of things, so that you can actually hear the sound alert. That might be what I have to do for this one. We have been asked a question by Kitty. What is the favorite movie? Sorry, what is your favorite movie, guys? We will answer it after the ad break.
I have an answer for this, and it makes some people really mad. It makes Excalibur very mad.
Okay, I know where you're going with this.
Really? Oh, I was too late. I saw the I saw the thing too late. Wait, that is
I think
zero.
the ad
That's,
is over.
mine says it's still got a minute, but we'll see.
We'll
You wouldn't see it in time. Yes, because it's a very quick one. Fine, hit. Play it again. Play it again. Hey, yo, Milo.
I love that, like,
Milo.
But hey,
when you
that's
see where
just a
my hand is
theory,
right there,
a game theory.
my head cannon is
Thanks
every time
for
your eyes go
watching.
like white and big.
You mean this?
That's just me, like, yeah, that's just like tugging on it. Just me like-
Milo with the Prime. Thank you. You don't have to.
I know.
Though that being said, I do have new emotes coming out in like a day.
Ooh,
Nice.
fancy.
So, Milo, you will have access to those.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yay. Anyway, Kitty, oh, no ads at least. Okay, fair enough. So the question was, what are your favorite movies? We will start with Mac. since Mac already has an idea.
My favorite movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It is such a feel-good, happy movie. And despite what somebody in this call that is not in this call says,
Jesus. Okay.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Ada's straight up calling them out.
we have a mutual friend who constantly brings up how much he hates this movie after I recommended it. It's like the one thing he likes to talk about is how much he hates this movie. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It always puts me in a good mood.
I
so
have
fun.
never seen it.
You have to for next week.
The audible gasp.
Next week.
Oh, I have to for next week. Oh god.
You can watch it. You can watch it with fantasy.
Okay.
Hey, this is your
Hey,
assignment for
Kat,
next podcast.
we'd
You have
like
to
it.
watch it, and we can talk about it.
Okay, so is that what Mac's going to talk about next time?
No, you.
I'll watch it this week. I'll watch it this week. We're gonna all talk about it next weekend,
Oh god.
Yeah, you have to watch it,
or,
Ender.
or whenever we do our next one.
We can do it we keep saying this. We can do it next weekend if everyone is free.
I'll have to get back to
Yeah.
you. I think
Yeah,
I am.
you're the one I'm
but
looking
I
at.
don't remember my calendar.
You're the one I'm looking at for this.
I know.
Anyway,
Who has
moving on.
another-
Milo, what is your favorite movie?
Oh, that's such a hard question. What's a favorite movie? I don't have a favorite movie. I have favorite movies that I watch multiple times.
Okay, what are your favorite movies? You
Okay,
can name
Lord of
two.
the Ring trilogy. I
Okay.
watch them multiple times a year. That would be like one of
Yeah.
my favorite.
See, mine would be the Star Wars trilogy
are
because I
good.
watch that every year on Star Wars Day.
Ah,
So I would agree with you. I
Nice.
don't have one favorite film, but I have a set group of films that are franchise that I would call favorite. Lord of the Rings is a very good follow-up.
That is a good
extended
follow-up.
baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's their whole day. That's what you do in that day.
Exactly. That day is Lord of the Rings Day.
That's a good day.
Exactly. Like May
Oh,
the
happy
like May the
day.
4th May the 4th is always Star Wars Day. It always will be.
Is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even remember my birthday sometimes.
Anyway.
Also, sorry guys in chat. I have a lot of energy because I literally woke up just before this. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not usually like this.
My guy woke up like
Hungry.
I
what,
feel my
t-
energy
an hour ago,
breathe.
2 hours ago.
I am becoming a puddle of
It's delicious.
what's
Oh.
the word? Not exhaustion, not tiredness. But I am getting. I'm a very low energy person, you know. I had my
Yeah.
caffeine earlier. It's wearing off.
Uh-oh.
It's delicious, Milo.
We need you fix.
I
you go.
know. I
Um,
know.
well, you can grab a fix after the podcast if you want, or you can grab one now because it's my topic,
I
or we can
have
end
a
it here.
tiny bit of tea. I do have a tiny bit of tea left.
Fair enough.
Oh no, you said the word.
Yeah.
What am I going for? I'm going for
We've been going for
uh,
2 and a bit hours.
hours. How about we save it for next week? We'll write it down a list of topics to talk about.
It's fine. I've still got it on my screen, so I can just keep all of it. That is fine with
Okay,
me.
Mac will remember. Mac has a good memory. Like
So-
Mac, I like whenever Mac forgets something, like she can never ask me if I remember it because my memory is basically Mac. So it's like if you don't know, I don't know.
That is fair enough. I just write things down. That's why I remember as much as I can.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I can agree with that one.
My-
I agree with that one.
that's my next. That was a topic I was thinking about earlier. But I think it could be its own episode.
Yeah, we can do that one with my topic next.
Exactly. I think
Done.
they kind of go hand in hand, anyways.
Yeah.
What topics are I zoned out for a second there?
Check
Oops.
the server.
Oh, that was what that sound was. Oops. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So they do go hand in hand. So, are we good to end it here? Are you guys happy ending it here?
I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fine with me.
Yeah.
Milo, do you want to do the outro as well?
Wait, before we end, Fantasy Kitty, how was this? You guys give us some. What do you think? Some feedback, you know?
Yeah, I'll take
This
some
is
feedback.
chat participation time.
Yeah. Let's listen to chat for once.
This is when you are silent.
Yeah, this is where it is dead. uh,
When I first started streaming, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stream a."
oh, you took
you
some
took some
notes?
notes, okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, but you're in the server, so... Do you want to talk about them on... Yeah, talk about it on the stream, fuck it. Give us
What?
1 or 2 notes, because I was going to say they can post it through onto the Discord. But... I
Definitely
want to hit...
Valium or Xanax for Milo. I think is a good one.
I have to be prepared with more tea.
More tea,
And
more
I have
drinks.
to not go on tangents and not talk about naked people I saw when I was 14.
You all want to read? Huh? No, just tell us. Type. Type. We'll have to read it anyway, but type.
Well, it's okay. No pressure. You don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
you don't have to do it
it's
into chat. You have to do it into chat.
You don't have to do it now either. You're good.
True.
You don't have to do it
Oh.
all if you don't want to. I mean, let's be real.
You have a great
Oh,
idea.
there we go.
We have an idea. What's up?
Let's go. While we wait for the idea, for me, this was really fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
Yeah,
do
I
it
feel
again
like
next
we
week.
didn't really hit any awkward. I always get scared about doing these things where we plan on talking for hours and hours. 'Cause I'm like, what happens if it gets awkward? But it didn't get awkward, and that's what's cool.
Well, that's why I like having prepared topics.
That's true.
What if you read gacha stories or gotcha series that have no voices and then just review them? Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Can I
Tell
ask?
them DM in Mac what gacha stories are.
I was gonna say, can you DM me as well?
No, I'm asking. I'm not. I'm
Oh.
not the info.
Oh. Mac, info, help.
Hold on. We'll talk about this after.
That's fine. I'll write it down. Thank you.
It would be fun for sure.
Yeah. It could be something we look into. Why not?
If you join the Ender's Discord, Ender, can you shoot the chat the link to it?
Let me.
You can have like suggestions and stuff if you want.
Yeah, I can add a suggestions thing. If I can
Yeah.
figure out my own fuck it. There we go.
If I could.
Milo, you're not allowed to sing.
Please don't smack me with an
Who
with an
said I'm not
autoban.
allowed to sing?
No, you are. Just don't do it very well.
Can you imagine if Bando banned you for posting a link in your
Yeah, I was a little worried he would. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, he's a greedy boy. He ate so much and yet it's still hungry.
Oh yeah, he will constantly remind you that he is hungry.
The music freak.
It wasn't a .com, so
I
you're
like
good.
none of that.
Wonderful. Yeah, he's very specific on what he smacks with the band hammer.
Damn.
Yeah. Anything that's .com, I believe, or .co.uk, or any other type of .something, he will immediately pin it, and he will immediately auto-mod it. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's great for anyone that's doing it in my chat, but not so great if I'm doing it.
Ender is just that fair. Like rules apply even to himself.
Apparently. Rules apply even to me. Oh, this is what... Okay. I will look at this...
Okay.
Yeah, I will look at it after... I'm trying... Yeah. I'll look at it after. Anyway, if that's all, I
For
guess.
today.
That's everything for today.
That's all, folks.
As Milo said, that is all.
I think we're all kind of starting to lose our minds a bit, but in different ways. Milo's getting more wild. I am crashing here.
Oh no.
And Ender's just along for the ride.
I am enjoying this. As I said, what I look for in friends is something that can make me laugh. I'm having fun. Anyway, as Milo said, that is all, folks. We will catch you next time.